Internet of a woman who got beat up by Spirit Airlines.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Inner Monologue Podcast. I'm your host for this evening, Marcus. Got the usual suspects, minus one, Julio and Rick.
Hi, 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 hi,
What's good,
everybody.
y'all? Let's go ahead and jump right into this last article. So, you already know
Mhm.
the controversy surrounding Warner Brothers right now. Canceled a bunch of projects, merged with Discovery, Ezra Miller,
Damn it, there's
and
always controversy. There's always controversy around brothers.
ain't
Yeah,
that a bitch?
seriously.
So,
Have to better be a
it just
babe.
goes to show that we're still on that fuck shit. Ezra
Hmm.
Miller has reportedly done the Flash reshoots in between arrests this summer.
What?
Yeah, so the entire time all this shit was happening, he was working and getting paid.
Gotta get that money.
Damn, dude. Okay. He's got
Yeah,
to hustle
and
before he goes to jail, bro. He's got to leave the family and stuff.
I don't think he's going to jail, dude. The reason why is because I mean, after that whole him hiding a family from the husband because the husband's got like they said he's got an order of protection or something. He's trying to get the kids out of there because apparently on Instagram one of the kids was seen with a bullet in her mouth.
Wait, he's gay?
Ooh, that's not candy. That's not a candy.
And Ezra Miller, his pronouns are they,
Oh,
so it's not
God.
he. Just to be PC. Don't want to piss nobody off.
They.
And I said he when I meant they. They have been getting paid this entire time in between arrests. And
Their pay.
and Warner Brothers has also considered one of three options.
Mhm.
Um, he gets therapy, and they do a small press release. They remove him completely from press whatsoever,
Mhm.
and they recast him after the movie launches, or they just scrap the project entirely and they lose $260 million that they put into the budget. My vote, option number three,
Damn, none
because
of this
you
sounds safe.
canceled Batgirl saying that nobody wanted it, but it had the same reviews as Shazam 2, the exact same scores, and that's
Wait,
not
there's
canceled.
a Shazam too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a Shazam 2.
Oh, that's the one where he
In
gets like
fact, they shelved all
four.
of the other new projects that they had coming out, including
More
a
of it.
that all featured superheroes of color.
So you said they showed Batgirl, right?
Yep. They no, they canceled it. They didn't just shelve it. They
Yeah, but
removed it.
why? Why? Because you said it was getting
According
some
to them,
audience.
the reviews from the premieres
Mm-hmm.
were bad, and they said that they could use it as a tax write-off, which seems
Fuck.
illegal to me, really.
Sounds like
Because
a.
you poured, mind you, they poured $90 million into this project, and it was already in post production. So why scrap an already finished movie?
I
Why
think you could have
start
had.
it?
I think they would have had a chance of making their money back. What the fuck?
I don't think they
Right,
would have.
they would have.
Let's be honest.
Mind
They
you,
could have came close to breaking
here's
even.
the reason
Okay,
why it would have made the money
I'm,
back and
I'm not gonna
probably
even
did
give.
better. Michael Keaton was said to have appeared in the movie, and
Mhm.
we all know who Michael Keaton played in back in the '90s. He was also one of the lucky few who suited up as Batman. That would have at least gave them an additional 250 to maybe $300 million in the box office. Not a lot of money, but a decent amount. It would have done average. They
No.
canceled the Static Shock project that they were working on, the Green Lantern project that they were working on, and I think it was a Superman project that was a Superman of color.
Am I just fucked up for just not having any morale towards DC? Like I think they're great at doing standalone projects,
Yep.
Yep.
but that's
And
about
this
it.
comes after they announced a 10-year plan for DC that was going to be akin to
I just
Marvel.
don't.
Here's my thing. Stop. Just stop. I believe in maybe about a year or two, Discovery is going to start liquidating assets. DC is going to be on the chopping block. Disney, because you know how Kevin Feige is. Not Kevin Feige. Bob Chapek. just gonna swoop in and grab DC and bring it over to Disney. Just sell DC to Disney at this point. I don't
Yeah,
give a damn
because
about
I
that
mean,
conglomerate owning a whole bunch of shit. They can do these movies right. They've proven it. Give it to them so y'all can stop fucking up.
There's
at this point, yes. And here's why I would say, and I would agree with you, is because at this point, when it comes to superheroes, Disney's just grasping at straws.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They can't make their own content, so when you can't make it, buy it.
By exactly.
Yeah, but like for
And
example, with Disney, right? Like, how many other mainstream superheroes are left for them to build up on besides remaking Spider-Man movies, remaking, well, even like Iron Man, right? Like, you can't remake Iron Man now because Iron Man has died.
yeah,
So
you can.
technically, I mean,
Ironheart,
I guess,
Rescue,
yeah, but it wouldn't be Iron
War
Man.
Machine. They're all
But it wouldn't be.
variants. They're all variants of
Yeah,
Iron Man.
yes, but
And thanks
unless
to the
you're
multiverse, you can
unless
literally
you're
bring in
committing,
different Tony Starks from different universes.
I know that you can, and that would only draw in the people that understand the concept of like how the comic book multiverse works,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not going to hold on to the same. So for example, a lot of the people that were drawn in to the Avengers series, right, it became a nostalgic thing because most of those people, if you weren't a comic book reader or into superheroes, you were drawn in because it's what people talked about at the playground. You know, you were maybe in middle school, early years in high school, and that's what
Right.
everybody was watching. And that's what you gravitated to. But to rebuild that, to like essentially to reproduce that again with, like you said, you know, Ironheart and the Young Avengers and all of those, like it's such a long shot.
Well, here's why I don't think that is. So right now, the current cinematic event that they're preparing for is Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a huge climactic event. People who haven't read that comic don't know what the hell's going on. It's going to be
Secret
a
Wars
shit
probably
ton
gonna
of
be like
different versions of these superheroes. So there's
for
going to be
like the
like
next 10 years.
there's going to be three Spider-Man. No, not in the next 10 years.
No,
Next
I'm saying
three
no,
at
no, no.
best.
No, what I'm saying, Secret Wars is probably gonna span over the next 10 years
No, I'm
because
telling you,
of
it's not.
the way that you could expand upon it.
Yeah, you can expand upon it, but Secret Wars is just going to be another stepping stone because Marvel has a shit ton of different events. Like we've only seen two out of the shit ton of stuff that they've come out with.
That's
Like
true.
right now, one of the current runs that is currently interesting that I'm reading right now, Edge of the
You know,
Spider Verse, is literally different Spider-Men dealing with a multiversal crisis.
Mm.
And you're seeing like they got a T-Rex Spider-Man. They're introducing a gay Spider-Man in the fifth issue when it releases. Um,
Rainbow Web. Let's go.
actually, it's called
Rainbow web.
actually it's called Web Weaver,
Nice.
and he's a fashion designer.
He means the web he wants to see gets shot at. Out.
And I mean, shit, they got an old cowboy fucking Spider-Man. They got many different varieties of Spider-Man. And that's something that they can expand on at some point. Sony could damn near do that if they just listen to Marvel.
They not.
Because in Into the
Sony,
Spider-Verse was a fucking masterpiece.
Sony's about jumping. Sony's about as good as jumping onto the wave as they are at keeping up with cell phone trends.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
That is damn, dude. That is a good analogy.
That was perfect.
That was cutthroat right there.
God, y'all remember that shit?
So
Oh my
they were on
god.
top of the
Didn't
world at one point.
at one point, remember Sony thought that infrared thing, like when we were in high school, was gonna be big. We had to put two phones together, like transfer
Yeah.
information instead of Bluetooth. And that was
Samsung
like
took
such a
that shit. Samsung took that shit and turned it into something else.
that was such a useless feature though.
Not really.
I thought because Bluetooth to me is faster. Because if
Yeah.
the phones weren't perfectly aligned, any little movement.
Anyways, you said we had
Whatever.
a final story.
That was our phones.
Yeah, this was the story.
Holy shit!
Flash doing reshoots in
Yeah,
between.
we're doing 3 episodes a week at the moment.
At this point, like I said, just give Marvel DC stop doing what you're doing. You're not doing it right. The only time I've ever enjoyed DC movies was what was it? Christopher Nolan's trilogy for Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That shit was
fucking
sick.
Batman
That was pretty
Begins,
good.
Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight
Yeah.
Rises. One my favorite out of them
I
all.
feel like that's one
Robert
of the only
Pattinson did a
good.
good job in this new Batman, but when it comes down to other than that, the only other one that I enjoyed was Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and then all of the animated movies that they did.
I'm a fan of a lot of the '90s and like '80s Batman movies. They were corny,
Is
but I
that,
mean,
is that what we got for tonight?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck
Well, on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you guys for joining in. Please be sure
Marcus,
to
show
like,
us your
share, and
nip, bro.
subscribe.
Show us your nip. Show us your nip, bro.
There
There
you
it
go.
is.
There you
Nah. Hey, there it is. Look at Julio biting his fucking hand. Look at him.
God damn.
He
Ladies
straight
and gentlemen,
You showed him your nip, and he straight whooped the Wall Street that shit. He was like,
go. God damn.
I know this dude's better than most people, ladies and gentlemen. So both of these motherfuckers. So yeah.
Please be sure to like, share, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get the update on when we drop all our new episodes. Follow us on social
Yahoo!
media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And on that note, time to end. Catch you guys on the next one.
Adios.